Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Monday, the 28th of March, 2022, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. You know, we're still getting these whipsaws in many of the markets. I'm going to leave the stock indices for a minute. Take a look at cotton. It went up nearly to 141.80. It is down from there 500 points. Now, it opened steady. It then rallied and came back. Wheat down another 40 cents. Corn down another 10 cents. It didn't hurt to see that Ukraine by train was able to ship out some corn. That helped over the weekend. Soybeans down a little bit on the news. But take a look at the energy market. A big setback in prices. This is not a small break. This is massive inside. Trying to catch things like this exceptionally difficult. If you do, congratulations. Look at how you're setting back in nat gas. So the energy complex getting hit. I want to show something else here. Bonds and notes. You've got to watch the 5 and the 30-year. You had the crossover. Now it's the 2 and the 30 and the 2 and the 10 and so on and so forth that people like to watch to say, oh, they're crossing over and you'll get a recession. Yet the stock market isn't dropping that way. The stock market seems to be saying as long as companies can pass on inflation and the consumer is buying it, that maybe the marketplace has this wrong. Maybe corporate earnings are going to be better. I am not saying that that means you go into a new bull market. What the market seems to be saying is maybe this thing's not going to fall apart even with higher interest rates, and those higher interest rates can be absorbed by an economy that is this strong, and it doesn't put you into a recession. There's just a whole lot going on. On the news of that, at least the ideas of these rates, you're up another 50 points. That's not a small move in the dollar index. The British pound's getting smashed, down 91 points on the news, as most currencies are backing off. I love currency trading. I think it's the best markets to often trade. They're just doing this to traders right now. They're whipping you back and forth. Sign of the times. It's what you get when you have a war, when you have runaway inflation, a Fed trying to take rates to very high levels. Now, if we take a look at the manufacturing outlook, that's going to come out for the Dallas area, and that comes out at 9:30 this morning. They had a 14 reading. As I said, the 5-year yield has climbed 9 basis points to 263, rising above the 30-year bond yield. So that's something of an inversion. Just what it means, we'll wait and see. I talk about this and a lot more in my morning updates. Now, what do I mean by that? Each morning, like I did today, I get up and I start recording, typically 5:30 a.m., my updates. And I've been up reading since typically 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm able to write what the highlights of the day are and then talk about them in this morning update. So I start off with the news. Then I'm going to start covering charts. And I'm going to go through 40 of these charts with very specific recommendations, a lot more data than you're seeing here. I'm going to be placing more moving averages. I'm going to be putting also window envelopes that are both support and resistance points on a chart in addition to the Bollinger Bands. I explain how they work each day. I cover the daily, the weekly charts as well. So the whole idea here is to try to give you something that you feel comfortable with and that you can look at a chart and say, oh, that makes sense. There'll be plenty of times that I say, I don't want you to do anything. Now, do you have to watch the whole video? No, you can scoot around the bottom because on the bottom there's going to be a scroll bar right here. And as you move through, it'll say currencies, interest rates, metals, the section you want. All you need to do to see this, go click the link in this video and or go to our website under the word research. To click the link, just take your cursor, move it up right here. That'll do the job for you. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a good day, and I will see you all this afternoon with our market wrap-ups. Good trading to you.